in from 7 Seas as well, as you mentioned. I'm going to hold on to my point because it looks like Zeus are unloading everything that they have on A1 Esports.
Look at Icy. He's just pushing it like a madman. He knows there's someone in the smoke. He knows there's a res taking place. The Sinister will fall. Dante, the res in the smoke. It won't happen, and in a heartbeat.
A few moments later.
P and crew have 3 members still alive, and they know exactly where he is, and now it is back to Zeus Esports. Yet to get a chicken dinner so far in the finals here, and they're taking fights with multiple teams in a 360-degree angle.
And it does look like T2K's days are going to be numbered. They should be wiped out sooner or later. But no, Utsarga is the last man standing way out at the edge of the blue zone. And I guess Zeus do not have an idea, but Snipe White T tried to take a few shots. Unfortunately, not successfully.
Not successful. He gets knocked down, but... oh my lord, Godless is spraying through the smoke. He's got to find Praveen as well. And look at Abel pushing in, looking to confirm the kills, getting harassed by multiple players. And Zeus, they're an unstoppable monster, and they're gonna wipe out the team. Oh my lord.
Let me point something out again. This time again, 3 members of Zeus went forward. Godless stays behind, out near the blue circle. That is the unexpected that they do. That is the thing that I love about them. Have a look at that. 9 kills to their names already, and they're not done yet, Play, because Cooney from High Voltage and his team coming under heavy fire.
Oh, it's one of those games, isn't it? It's one of those games with Zeus just go rampaging and destroying every single one. Assassin is a great spot though, and he's gonna pop out with the barrel, and he's gonna find Icy looking to finish off the job. He's going to push it into the blue. He's kind of low here, and his teammates have managed to heal themselves. So suddenly, Abel has a lot of work to do. He's got to try and prevent High Voltage from pushing on up. He does have backup in the form of these other 2 teammates, but a distance away. Nade's being tossed and Abel deploying a smoke.
What works for Zeus is Godless and ZEUSZYOL are covered from the team on the right of our screen, so they can actually focus all the way over here. They do have that little car for cover, and have a look at the circle right at the edge. So, you know, everyone is over there. F4 still in it, and Abel does the right thing to regroup with his teammates.
The thing is, right now, for High Voltage, they're in a fantastic position, at least for the next few seconds. They have this ridge to work with. The moment the circle starts moving in, though, they need to go over the ridge of this mountain, which could be problematic for them.
However, you saw P and crew in the distance. They need to take them out first before they can start moving right as far as their position goes, as it looks like there you have it. That's what I was talking about. They do have their work cut out for them, and I like the fact that Aussie's going for a little bit more cover and to make sure that he gets that buggy. But now Zeus, man, these guys are relentless play. Stalwart Flex is their next target.
Remember, they had a 20-kill game earlier as Sealed Zake is going to be unleashing on the Stalwart Flex, taking down Uzum, and now Stalwart Flex, they had all 4 players alive earlier. Now they're down to 3 members and a player knocked down as well. The red should be coming in. They have all that smoke to work with as the PN crew getting eliminated by the play zone as the zone is dealing so much damage to all the teams who are outside of the play zone right now.
Now, I love the fact that Zeus are concentrating on Stalwart Flex. That is a good grenade. Zol, you might just take some damage. Abel, he took some as well, but it gives Reviews enough time to move into that little bit of cover outside behind that rock. Now again, Stalwart Flex have a look outside the circle, and Zeus only are going to concentrate on them, which is the right call because they do not want to be shot from behind.
And of course, this little ridge that Zeus have, and it is in the play zone, so they have so much to work with right now, but they do have to be wary of potential nade rolling down and taking them down. Baron, in the meantime, just unleashing on the Stalwart Flex. They are looking like they're in a rough spot, but Reviews replies back.
He does indeed, and of course those long distance shots are going to come in handy as he still has that rock for cover in all that smoke. But right now, Zeus, they could end it with 1 grenade.
They could end it with 1 grenade, and there you go. 1 grenade is all that ZEUSZYOL needs to take down Blade, and Stalwart Flex now left in a 1-man squad. Reviews will fall to F4. F4 is going to strike on the multiple teams. They're going to start finally opening up on all the teams around them. Look at their position.
Look at the position, but now look at HV's position as well. We did kind of talk about they have to worry about P and crew, but wait on a second as Seal are moving in. That is a little bit of a risky maneuver as they are going to get caught from all angles, and this is not looking good for Seal Esports.
It's not looking good at all. They are bleeding out and they're getting mowed down by F4. Zake will fall. Wolverine on a bit of a dominant spree.
Look at your screen right now. High Voltage is moving further up north, and now they are going to give F4 a run for the money.
It's not looking good at all for Seal, though. They're down to just Wally, I believe, is still up and standing, but don't forget, Zeus are still in contention. Godless and Abel. ZEUSZYOL has been knocked down, and they're taking this duel right now against High Voltage. Godless, in the meantime, getting knocked down as well. So Abel needs to make up his mind. Does he go for the rest, or does he try and stay alive? Because all 3 members are right now outside of the play zone. Down to the final 3 teams. Seal getting eliminated, and High Voltage, all 3 still alive. F4, all 3 still alive. And for Zeus, it just might be Abel here.
It just might be Ably, and it does kind of look like Godless and ZEUSZYOL are going to be bleeding out. It's going to be that slow and painful death for them. But right now, it looks like Voltrux and Wolverine have an idea that someone is behind them. Have a look at Khan's position. He's making sure he has that left flank covered because if Assassin pops his head out, he might shoot at Voltrux. Voltrux might bait him out, but Assassin is going to put a few bullets in his head. And there you go. Ably going in for the revives again. You cannot let Zeus pick their teammates up because one man is enough, but three, oh my goodness.
And what's happening right now is Khan has spotted out High Voltage announcing their presence. That's going to give Zeus a little bit of time to work with.
Check out those cars over there on the right side of the wall. That is going to give Khan even a lot more cover, but Aussie moves in. Voltrux and Wolverine are now going to be concerned, but now Khan can actually be in a position to lay down some lead. But I think that is not going to happen.
Molotov exchange. Aussie's burning alive. He's burning alive. He's got a drop and roll. I love the covering fire provided by Cooney and Assassin when Aussie pushed on in. And while all this commotion is taking place between F4 and High Voltage, Zeus have pushed into the play zone.
They are revamping themselves up. They are getting ready for their second wind as Godless is going to have... He has an idea someone is going to be behind that tractor, but does he know who it is? At this point, I'm pretty sure they don't really care about that. Aussie is going to be rained on by grenades, almost getting knocked off his feet. One more would have done the job.
The blue is pushing in, and Zeus Esports, they are still outside of the play zone. They need to make a move, but it's open terrain, as we do have a hailstorm of grenades back and forth between F4 and High Voltage.
I mean, it's just amazing and Ably with that AWM, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's
that
go.
Airdrop coming in handy. Khan's position was exposed, and now Khan is going to be bleeding on his knees, which means High Voltage can move in on F4's position, and Zeus are looking amazing.
Ready, willing, and able are Zeus right now as they push into the play zone. The AWM getting picked up in that final drop as well. Godless has jumped on in, and now F4 are getting harassed by multiple teams. Godless with a jumping spray, not able to quite land it as Voltus will take him down, but Voltus in return getting knocked on by Aussie, helping out Zeus Esports. F4 down, I do believe, now to just a one man. It's Wolverine. I really hope his claws are sharp and ready to go here, because he's in a 1v3v3, taking a bit of damage from the nade. He's hiding in the smoke. And now it's Zeus versus High Voltage and Wolverine trapped in between.
Let me tell you one thing, Godless almost had his opponent, but the Grotza's rate of fire is just phenomenal, and now Godless are going to get a little bit impatient. He needs to patch himself up, which he's going to do. ZEUSZYOL has the right idea, making sure the right flank is secure, and Ably is going to be going in with him. They are trying to use that smoke to their advantage. However, you see this fence, that gap in the middle, you do not want to be on that side when your feet can be seen underneath.
Absolutely, and if you're up close, your feet are going to be seen, and you won't be able to spot anyone else out. So them playing up close here, and I like how High Voltage is playing a little bit more back so they can spot the feet out from the side of Zeus Esports as well.
They want to make sure they have those concrete walls to hide behind and those hay bales as well. So again, they are positioning themselves well. Now Cooney just might spot Ably. Expect a big AWM to go boom, and someone might just fall down.
We wanted this. We wanted the AWM action up close and personal here, and it looks like Abel, he's going to be the one who's going to be looking to deliver. He's got the ghillie suit as well. Does a camo. He knows where Aussie is. He has the inkling where Cooney is as well, but no one knows where Wolverine is. He is still lying prone in the smoke.
He's been deploying smoke grenade after smoke grenade after smoke grenade, so potentially it is going to be a little bit injurious to his health later on, but right now it is definitely helping him out.
The calm before the storm. I love this repositioning from Godless though, XP. He's playing all the way back so he can spot the feet of High Voltage beneath that fence while his teammate's going to be pushing on up. ZEUSZYOL, he can come in for the left-hand flank.
In maybe about 10 seconds, maybe 15 seconds, as soon as the circle is going to shrink in, expect ZEUSZYOL to jump over the fence and hide himself behind those 4 hay bales lying to the left-hand side of that compound from their point of view. That is something that is going to make one of the members from High Voltage peek out, and possibly Godless could shoot them at their feet. Those arm shots are still going to keep going
I do worry for Wolverine's lungs at this point in time. The amount of smoke this guy's inhaling, it's not healthy at all. Oh, look, it's ZEUSZYOL sneaking in from behind. You called it, and he delivers. And that is going to be the knock. And now it's a 3v2. Aussie, I believe, hasn't spotted out. ZEUSZYOL is being such a thorn. He is just riddling them with bullets. A second knock comes in, this time from Godless, and they're moving in from the kill. Abel, he knows there's another player nearby. The jumping shot comes in from Godless. A couple of finishes. They spot out Wolverine as well. The smoke's finally dissipated. And Zeus Esports, they came, they saw, they kicked ass.
Ladies and gentlemen, bow down to the gods, because Zeus Esports are back in business, winning the chicken dinner. And again, I love the fact that whenever the camera pans to them,